get this old girl started up, y'all. Oh, she's such a beauty. I'm gonna hate to see this damn thing go. I'm not gonna lie to you. Guys, this is one of the last times I'll ever drive this car right here. Oh man, she's pretty. Guys, this will be my farewell video to the Carbon Fox. You're seeing this Christmas Day. First off, I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you for all the support throughout the years. Somebody's going to get this car. I just want to talk about this car for a minute and what it means to me. It's no secret to most of you guys. You already know this car. This car was built in honor of my mother that we lost in early 2022. I bought this car from a very good friend of mine, John Fowler, and basically just rebuilt the whole thing, put a new engine in it, supercharged it, built automatic. This car was something that I needed at the time. I needed something to focus on and not focus on basically the pain and the hurt and everything else, right? Look, this is not a sad video. We're not gonna go down that road, right? This car means a lot to me, but at the same time, we've got too many cars around here, so I think it's time for this thing to go. And maybe later we'll pick up something else, but more than likely, probably not. We're just gonna kind of chill right now. We've got enough stuff that we can work on. As you can see, there's cars everywhere, right? We got all this stuff, Pop's truck, the 21, the Calypso over there, a retro, and we've got the Gray Ghost in there. I mean, this is enough stuff, don't you guys think? It's enough stuff to keep up. Even my truck, you know, my truck's getting a little older now and I'm having to kind of put some money into it. But let's talk about this car for a second and what it really is. This car is actually a little animal. It is. You might not think so because it is just a 306. I'll go ahead and pop the hood for you guys. It's not a perfect car. You know what I mean? Like, there's stuff that whoever wins this car will be able to do to it and make it their own. But damn, you got a really good car. It's just, it got to a point, I think, with all of my cars that I had so many of them, that basically I wasn't able to do all the little things that I wanted to do to them. And this car, I say, kind of got neglected in a sense. We got the engine in it, we got the transmission, it needed suspension, it needed a couple of better parts under the car. Now this car does have the Stifler's Fit system underneath here, which is a really good kit that stiffens the bottom of the car up. It's one of the best you can buy. But we just needed to finish it up with, you know, rear end work, better axles, probably needed to be 5-lug swapped. Well, it doesn't have to be. The Calypso is still 4-lug, by the way. Not for strength, but for wheel options and different brakes and things like that. So this thing's on about 15 pounds of boost, and I don't know what it makes, but it's probably, if I had to guess, man, it's 460 to the wheels probably, if it had a 5-speed in it. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever, you guys do the math. But the cool thing about this is it's got a set of old school can-filled heads, aluminum heads, and they've been worked. They're not just stock. And man, I hate to see those things go. That's probably the one thing that I hate to see go. I can buy another supercharger one day, but these heads are just very rare to come by. I love the Holley Systemax intake. It is really a very cool car. When it is clean, it is just one of the best looking combinations that there is. It is just so nasty and classy at the same time. That's a perfect description of this car. Nasty but classy. This car has a set of 14 gears in it. I did like the limited slip Cobra clutch upgrade, I think, to this car, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, it's got a built AOD, but it's got 4 R70W internals in it, like parts in it, so that makes it tough. But you can still manually shift this thing. So you have to do the AOD shuffle, which some of you might like, some of you may not, but I think it's kind of cool. So the AOD shuffle is where you start out in first, and when you're ready to go to second, you bump it to second, and as soon as it shifts, you pull it back, and that holds second. And then when you're ready to go to third, you just bump it back up again and it goes to third. It's weird. It's kind of like a ratchet deal, you know? Or you can just leave it and drive and let the thing shift. Now, I will tell you that these AODs are notorious for wanting to shift early or either really late. They're hard to get right. So you need to know how to do the AOD shuffle. I've probably got a few more days with this car. It is the day before Christmas Eve, and I wanted to get the car out, look it over, make sure it's okay. I did notice that it has some type of oil leak. I think it's coming from the valve covers. So these were prototype valve covers here, and they leak from around the AN bung. Now I have a catch can set up for this car, and when you screw in the AN fitting around here, it wants to leak for some reason, and I don't know why that is. Now all that's been solved with Anderson now, but these were like the prototype. It's been a good car. You know, Berger drove this thing for a pretty good while himself. He loves this car. Most people that are around this car, this is probably one of their favorites. Maybe the retro. It's kind of a toss-up between the two as to which one most people like. You know, I think I've reached a point to where I don't need all the cars. I feel like whenever you're younger especially, or you're just coming up and you're trying to prove yourself, I think we feel like we need to own a bunch of cars to show people, hey, look at me, build this, build that, more power. I'm pretty sure I'm guilty of that. I think we all are at some point, but I feel like I've reached a point now to where I don't need that anymore. I don't need to prove to anybody anything, and the more stuff you have, the more stuff you have to maintain. The more stuff you have to maintain, the harder it is. And then this one goes without getting some of the things that it needs, and then that one goes without it, and I just can't do that anymore. I need to free up some space, and I want somebody to get this car and make it better than what it is, because there are things that can be improved on this car, I'm sure. The Carbon Fox means so much to me, but so do all the cars. I've actually made a video about this, but I didn't end up showing you guys. This car right here probably means the most to me and my family. Obviously, we've had this thing forever, and then I go and blow it up, of course, you know, that's just how it goes. But the Gray Ghost was something that my mom was extremely happy about. Like, she was so proud that I went over to Papa T's and grabbed this car and finally decided to do it. You know, my dad retired right around that time whenever I got this car and brought it over. And all she ever talked about was how cool it was going to be for us to be working on this car together. And I couldn't agree anymore. My mom and my dad had this car back when they were married, and it was just always kind of called the Gray Ghost because it was in primer, you know. And it just really made her super excited to see us get this damn thing out and restore it. So, of course, this car is going to mean a ton to me. But the one car that I consider, like, this was my mom's favorite car, all right? So when I think back, this is it right here. The Retro was her absolute favorite car that I've ever owned, except for Blue Mica, my two-tone blue and silver GT that I had. Next to that one, it was this. She loved the Retro Fox, and she drove this car. So that was the cool thing about it. One day, I needed to put the Retro up. I needed to go put it over at her house because I was starting the build on the Calypso. So my mom came over and she just grabbed the car. She was like, I'll just drive it back. I think her and my stepdad come over, her and Eddie. So she was like, I'll just drive it back, and she did, which my mom used to race. You know what I mean? It's nothing new, but I think it's cool because a lot of people, whenever you say you like your mom, you know, driving a 5-speed Fox body, yeah, she drove it. I mean, it wasn't a problem. I think this will help make you guys understand. So let me go over here and grab my old photo album, and I'm just going to hold them up to the camera and show you guys. So this was Blue Mica. I know you can't see it. I'll do my best to zoom in. This was my 93 GT Ultra Blue that she absolutely loved. Let me see if I can turn this thing a little different. That is the 67 GTA that we still own that's over there. That's Papa T. That's his Mach 1, 73 Mach 1. That's the Gray Ghost right there, actually. Look. So this was back in the 80s. So we had a 67 GTA and then the Gray Ghost. As you can see, it was in primer. I had a 97 GT, though, that I absolutely loved. 18-inch Y2Ks on it. There's one photo in here that I wanted to show you guys. That was my buddy House's 93 Cobra that he bought for, I think it was $7,500 back in 99, 2000. Look at that. Clean ass car. There's blue mica again. Had the old Celine stripes on it, as you can see. Two-tone 88 GT. This was the car that my mom and dad had together. This is one of the last Mustangs that they had together. So as you can see, this car was built in kind of honor of that. Now, this is obviously a brighter red, and this is a brighter silver. These two colors never came together like this. But regardless of that, it was a tribute car. So still having this car, she watched me build the Calypso as well. It warms the heart knowing that I still got a piece of that, you know, and it's tough sometimes to let go of things, guys. It really is. I struggle still to this day with everything, the way it all happened. So just know that it does hurt me a little bit, but I'm also excited. I'm more excited than I am hurt to get rid of the car. I'm excited because I know someone, imagine, just guys, for 1 second, imagine your name being called on Christmas Day for a car like that. I just think it's cool as hell, man. It's just, that excites me. So I know somebody's gonna be super excited, and that's awesome. Awesome. I just hope you love the car. I'm a little worried because it is a modified Fox body, and I'm so scared somebody's just gonna jump in it and think it's just a daily driver. Maybe it is, maybe it didn't. I'm worried that something could happen. So I gotta get over that, I know. So I wanna leave you guys with plans for 2026. What are we gonna do in 2026? We've done pretty much everything there is to do. Correct, we really have. So with that being said, here's what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna just keep what we've got. We got the Calypso, we got the Retro, which probably won't get much done to it at all. But the Grey Ghost will be getting something special here pretty soon. I don't know if it'll be a 347 or a 363. We got a dark block for it, so I'd really like to go 363. We'll just have to see. But this will be coming up here soon, and we'll probably run this car against some of the others. Also, we got the 21. I don't want to forget that. So the 21 is going to be a pretty hot car. We may put a drag pack on it. So I don't see myself going E85 on the 21 simply because I don't want to be tethered to an E85 fuel station. You know what I mean? They're far and few between around here, so I don't probably want to do that. So we'll keep some Boustain in it and put some nice wheels and tires on this thing and see what it'll do. Also, we still got to do that race between the Calypso and the 21. So the Calypso needs a whole new fuel system. So we're going to have to address that here soon, because I don't think we're going to be able to run nitrous with that little 340 pump that's in there with the Dash 6 fuel line. I just don't think it's going to supply enough fuel. So I need to get this fuel system upgraded so that we can put this huge nitrous kit that we have over here, which is nasty. Put that on here, and then this car pretty much just needs a drag pack set up and it should be fine. Pop's truck, going to do some interior work and some other things like that. Oh, Carbon Fox, oh man. All right, look, I know it's Christmas Day. You guys enjoy your family, everything else. Good luck to whoever wins this car. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's everything you wished it would be and more. 2026 though, we're just gonna be refining what we've already got, and I think you guys can appreciate that. I hope your Christmas weather is better than ours, because it was almost 80 degrees today in South Alabama. So, I know everybody's going through a heat wave. It kind of sucks. Doesn't feel like Christmas. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up, and as always, thanks for watching. It's probably all right. It looks good. I can't, honestly, I can't really complain at this point. It looks good. It looks damn good. Now it's gonna need a wet sand and buff. Overall, this thing laid out really good. I had to blend the car up here, so that's why there's a little dry spray. Guys, I love it. This shit looks good. It looks good.
It ain't so good. I better call the inspector.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's it. We're just gonna end it right here. I'm actually very excited. The sun is directly on the car and it looks good. I was so worried. Oh my God, I was worried. I'm gonna wrap this one up. And as always, thanks for watching.